Yo guys, what is going on? I'm back. I'm doing another video from my bed today because I love doing videos in my bed, but also because I'm resting up from the weekend's race. So my legs are just starting to come back to normality now, but as my legs are starting to become a bit more normal, I'm starting to notice the other things that hurt, like my arm and my back, but it'll all fade in time. So I just got back from the Lakeland 50 ultra marathon in the Lake District, and wow, what a weekend. I absolutely loved it. Don't get me wrong, it was really tough, it was horrific, but at the same time just an amazing experience, and I would definitely do it again. If you're looking for an ultra marathon, but something that is a little tougher, I would definitely recommend the Lakeland. Don't underestimate it. I certainly did. When I went to the briefing on the day before the race, I actually started to change my mind about what sort of time I thought I might finish in, and I changed my mind by about 4 hours, just judging by what people were saying. So I had in my mind originally that I'd maybe finish in around 12 hours. After going to the briefing, I thought maybe it would be more like 14 to 16 hours. So this ultra marathon, there's 100 that goes on. There's also a 50. So the 100 starts the day before, and the 50 starts on the Saturday morning. And it goes up and over all the lakes and the fells and through the pikes there. So I had an amazing time. It rained the whole time. As I said, there was loads of ascents, which made it really tough. I couldn't get my camera out all the time because the terrain was so complicated. There was lots of loose scree, very boggy. I needed to be careful of where I was putting my feet at all times. So I couldn't just pull my camera out and start filming. It would have been a bit too dangerous, and I didn't want to be stuck with a twisted ankle on top of a mountain. So anyway guys, here's a little video and snippets of what I recorded, and I'll speak to you in a little while.
Is that done?
Yeah. Good luck. Yeah, one beat for that.
Alright guys, so this is the start of the Lakeland 50. We'll start here, head up round the hill, around this way, and do a 4-mile loop before we actually start the rest of the race, which will be another 46 miles. So I'm not sure how often I'll be pulling the camera out. I can pull it out when I can, but I'm going to be using the poles for quite a bit of this, I think. So catch up with you at the start, and then we'll be on the way.
You will not show on the results, we will not know where you are, we won't be able to track you, and we won't be able to find you if we need to get to you in trouble. So please, 2, 1, off you go!
Alright, we're underway. See you in a little while.
Go on, Pete, raise up! There you go. Well, here they are now.
Hey up, 5 miles in, ish, 4.5. It's been raining the whole time. That kind of rain that soaks you through, that fine rain. So few minor hills to go up so far, nothing major, but I've seen what's to come, so I'm definitely holding some back. Right, I'm gonna crack on. Right, we are 11 miles in, just gone through Montane checkpoint, first checkpoint for 50 miles. Looks like a long stretch now with some undulating hills. Got to be really careful over this bit because I know what's coming. There's a very big hill to climb, so got to be sensible. Alright, let's get going. Alright, almost finished this climb out of Montane. Seems never ending. I've got a feeling maybe I'm only halfway up it. but it's killer, absolutely killer. I've tried to run a few little straights here and my calf's cramping up, so I've dropped another salt tab. Hopefully that'll help. It's just all bogs at the moment. They're probably on top of the mountain right now. I'm starting to get annoyed because I can't run more than 10 feet without cramping up. I've done everything I can to stop the cramps, so I'm just gonna have to hope it goes away pretty soon. I know, mate. Beautiful, but brutal. Miles in, 3.5 hours. Stunning views. Tough one. Just left Kentmere, 6.25 hours. Just hit past the marathon mark, so that's an achievement. Weather has not got any better, but I did get a second wind, so hopefully that lasts. As at mile 20 I was struggling very badly. Okay, let's crack on. Right. 33.5 miles coming into Ambleside shortly. Yeah, here we go. That's nice. Cheers. Oh, I am hurting. Checkpoint's closer. We're about 7 hours 50, so we'll see for a finishing time. What a mate, cracking stuff. Cheers, buddy. Thank you guys. Almost at a checkpoint. Too far to go. Cheers guys. Cheers guys, thank you. Cheers guys. Cheers buddy.
Well done.
Thank you. Oh, I'm there. Whew. Thank you. Time for a break. Hopefully some soup. Okay. Cheers guys, thank you. Thank you guys, cheers. Thank you. Thanks guys, cheers. Heading this way. Alright, left Ambleside 4 miles ago, so I'm 38 miles now, 9 hours. It's getting a little bit too dark to film now. Next checkpoint's in about 2.5 miles, and it's going to be head torch time. Then there's one unmanned dibber to go through, and then the last aid station before home, which is then only 3.5 miles to home. However, it's got a huge hill, really big steps, so got that to look forward to. But not going too bad, to be honest. Things go alright. Hopefully I'll be back within 13 hours, so yeah, this is me signing off video wise. See you later.
guys, that was my very first official ultra marathon, and I can't believe it's actually happened. So it's been 2 years since I started running properly, and I had that whole big section at the start where I was dealing with my plantar fasciitis for about 6 months. I remember doing my first 10k here in Lichfield. I remember my first half marathon, my first marathon, missing my first marathon and then having to do another one which went so badly, and then coming back and doing the London Marathon and, you know, excelling my own personal goals. And we finally made it to my first ultra marathon, so, and it was a tough one as well. So I'm really pleased that we finally got to this stage. Our very end goal is a 100-mile ultra marathon, so we're looking maybe another year to do that. I do want to do a few more races in between. I'd like to do some other ultras as well, maybe some a little shorter or a little flatter. I do have a couple in mind, but it's been quite a journey up to this point. So thank you for those of you that have been following and continue to follow. We are creeping up to that 100 subscriber mark. Yay. So I'm looking for suggestions, something to do for a 100 subscriber special. I've only had one so far, which I'm not going to repeat because I'd rather not have to do it, but if there's other suggestions, we'll pick one out of a hat and we'll do it. Guys, I can recommend, as I said before, I can recommend this ultra marathon to anybody. The 50 mile does have a 24-hour cutoff, so even if you want to walk it, you can walk it, but make no mistake, it is even a tough walk, okay? But the reward at the end is fantastic. I mean, I can't praise the event crew and everyone who works there enough, from the people based back in Coniston, in stores there, so everyone who make sure all the food gets out to all the aid stations, everyone at the aid stations who's there throughout the night in the rain checking on us. I got helped on more than a few occasions by people when I'd sat down and my mind wasn't really with it. So I really got to thank everyone who's on those aid stations. You guys were absolutely amazing, and you got me through to the end. So that was, I can't ask for much more than that, but honestly everyone was absolutely fantastic, and the big presentation at the end is definitely something you guys should see. It is like everyone there is one big family, and that's something I think you find a little bit more in trail running that you don't in road running as well, is everybody tends to be a bit more together. There's not as much flashiness, people trying to just it's not about like people's brandings and Instagramming and stuff like that. You find out a lot more people are there just to run and have fun and be part of something. So I'm rambling on a little bit now, but guys, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. We have a little rest now, and then I'll let you know what's coming up soon. But if you have any thoughts on 100 subscriber special, please do let me know. In the meantime, guys, thanks again, and I will see you very soon.